Hey you guys, this is Jesse Rhodes, and I just wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I haven't done a lot of Mandela effect videos in a while. As a matter of fact, there was one that I did recently that was called the Mandela effect video part 2, where I mostly just talk about different effects, but I think that one got removed probably due to photos and other videos that I shared in it that probably were not considered free to use. Probably a copyright issue seems to be an issue on here. But I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different with Mandela effects. As you can see here, I'm focused on the peanut butter GIF, and I'm going to get into that reason why in a minute. I am going to be discussing this Mandela effect with what I remember as a kid growing up. But first and foremost, I wanted to say I'm going to kind of do a new series where I go through each of the different Mandela effects that affect me the most. If you guys would really like to see some videos of these different ones where I'm speaking of them and I'm also sort of filming them along with on the other side of the video where it shows how I used to remember it, then give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, requesting that I continue these videos to talk about the ones that affect me the most, because I think this would be a good series of videos to be able to focus on a specific one each at a time. So if you guys would like to see more of that, just let me know, and those thumbs up would definitely give me the motto I need to continue these separately one at a time. So GIF. The thing about this is, till this day, with the red, the blue, and the green, it still looks weird to me. Just J-I-F. Just really does not work for me. When I was a kid, probably around 11 years old, my mom and I always bought Jiffy at the store. I remember it being Jiffy. They still had the color codes, but they were a little bit more spread across. I can still remember opening up the pantry door, and I could still remember we always bought the 32-ounce jars. I don't know about any of you, if your parents or your families always buy the 32-ounce jars of Jiffy, but I can remember opening the pantry door, remember specifically looking at it still until this day, and it's 2018, so this was 17 years ago. I still remember Jiffy, Jiffy. Still remember the complete word across the entire container of the peanut butter. As crazy as it may sound, I also remember a time where there was another F. I know some people out there can remember JIFF. Oddly enough, I remember as a teenager that as well, with Jiff having another F in it. So from when I was a kid, from Jiffy to Jiff with 2 F's, now to just JIF. If you watch a clip of Kazam the movie with Shaquille O'Neal, you can actually see a jar this size sitting on the table when Shaquille O'Neal, as the genie Kazam, sits down with the young boy that he's trying to help. His mother cooks them breakfast, and you can see the container of Jiff sitting on their table, and that's all it has is just the 1 F, no 2 F's and a Y, it just has the 1 F. So this to me is a big one, as if you look on my page here, you will see that Captain Crunch is another big one for me as well. So this is one of the second big ones for me, and still this is not what I remember as a kid. I just remember that Jiffy being all the way across, and I remember the commercials for it growing up. I don't specifically remember the commercial Choosy Mothers Choose Jiff. I remember something about a mother being able to get their kids a sandwich in a Jiffy, I think it was, and it referred to the peanut butter. it's kind of something I remember. And then it's just so weird how I can remember, as I made the statement before, that Jiff had another extra F in it at one point too. So I know these are all just very different, but this one blows my mind. I mean, this to me, there's just no way that I could be misremembering this stuff. There's absolutely no way that it's a memory issue, because that is just what I remember as Jiffy. And whether or not if it's a parallel universe or a parallel dimension that's responsible for this, or whether or not if it's CERN, which it's really hard to explain, this is just not something I can say that I'm misremembering. I guess several of us are misremembering things then, because it's just strange times I do believe that we are living in now. So this is one of these big effects for me. I will talk about another one here soon. So I hope you guys will definitely like this video for more, and that way I can come out with more just specific ones that I can remember being different. As I said, on the other side or on a part of the screen, you should see the normal one that I remember, and maybe these videos can help some of you feel like you're not alone in this and that you have somebody to relate to. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we can all just sort of adjust, continue to live our lives as things continue to frequently change. See you guys later.